The finish line. Grid lights blinking, silence in my skull. I've studied every apex till the page is dull. You're blocking in the braking zone, looking at the crowd. I'm raging on the inside, and my engine's loud. Thunder Valley Racing, get a win in life. I'll see you at the finish line when the sparks ignite. Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't defend a position you know you can't keep. Stay strong. The RBC trophy is mine. Watch me fly past as I cross the finish line. If you're in the pits, this race isn't yours. I'm measuring my courage by these tire scar doors. One lap, one shot, all in, all I got. Thunder Valley Racing, get a win in life. I'll see you at the finish line when the sparks ignite. Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't defend a position you know you can't keep. Stay strong. The RBC trophy is
Oh, where's the Looney Tune paint at, Tim?
as I cross the
Hey, Mr. Don.
Damn, sorry.
What's going on, everybody? Grandpa's up here in the booth. We were TVR-Esports tonight. The Thunder Valley drivers out here with Street Stock Series race number 13 of 15 in the RBC Trophy Chase out here tonight. As you can hear, the track bikes are on tonight, so they are going to be out there and letting you know what's going on at every single corner out there. Got some good drivers out there tonight. Going to fill up the field here. Not too much longer though before we go racing. Let me see here. Yeah, about 9 more minutes left before we go live racing out here with Thunder Valley Racing League. So grab you some popcorn, get you something to drink, change your depends, and let's go racing out here with the Thunder Valley Racing League. Check my live chat and my my phone has got really crappy reception for some reason. It's got I'm on the like emergency link ups, or my computer's running good and my internet's doing great, but my phone is like really not getting a signal right now. So I won't be able to see the live chat unless I bring it up on my computer, and I don't want to mess up the feed, although I had live chat running earlier today and it didn't mess anything up. So I may be able to actually run my YouTube channel on the computer while we're doing the races. We'll see. But I did see the bandit Ty Stanley in the live chat. I think he outran. No, I think I saw Mike in there. Him and Mike Hope, the GOAT, was in there. Anyway, I already got several people joining the live chat. I'll try to get that up and running for us before we go racing out here in a few minutes, so that I can see who's chatting out there. But right now we got a couple minutes more of practice. I'll try to get some music going for you to listen to while we wait on the guys to go racing out here tonight. Hopefully we can get a few theme songs in every once in a while. Hopefully somebody does something really good out there. There's the Mike the GOAT. Hey, you don't get to see the number 1 car out there very often. The GOAT, Mike Heminger, out there on the racetrack.
That's a shame, Don. I can't reach something. Yeah, it's bull, and I was dragging my brake just in to try to let you get there too. Yeah, hopefully enough folks will request.
Here comes the boss, head in the fight. He is hugging the lane, ready for that green light. He's gone in a blink, he will leave you behind. One lap, one shot, the chrome one's gonna shine. They hear that roar, they can't look away. He's chasing glory, that's why he came. He's doing everything that has to be done. If you check your mirror, he's already gone. Hold your breath, watch him fly. When he hits that curve, the fans come alive. The GOAT,
Stick them, pop it there.
of all time. The GOAT's gonna win tonight. The GOAT, say it loud, say it right. The GOAT, watch him cross that line.
Stick them, pop it there.
Lane smoke, he's making the dash. Every single lap, just a reason to pass. Leaning on the tires at the edge of a spin. When the pressure builds up, that's where he begins. No second place, no slow fade out. Leaning on the rear, don't blow the tire out. He's doing everything that has to be done. If you check your mirror, he's already gone. Hold your breath, watch him fly. When he hits that curve, the fans come alive. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. The GOAT, gonna win tonight. The GOAT, say it loud, say it right. The GOAT, watch him cross that line. Sees that white flag, he's pulling ahead. Every rival driver gets left for dead. One more turn, low skirt spark, the tires burn as he hits his mark. Go!
Oh, that hurts.
The greatest of all time.
Almost got me.
Gonna win tonight. Say it loud, say it right.
Sorry, I had nowhere to go.
Watch him cross that line. The greatest of all time. First at the finish line.
live chat. Believe it or not, I have got YouTube up running on one of my other screens all at once here on the same computer. Outstanding new studio. I love this new connection. Give a shout out to Ty's woman. She is on the live chat, and I want to give her a shout out. I always want to make sure I recognize her and play her old man song for Ty, the Bandit Stanley, out there racing tonight.
TVR-Esports lights up the screen. The crowd leans in to see the bandit Ty Stanley as he dives into turn 3. Going through the gears off the line, one shot at glory. He begins the long race grind, racing
Dang, saw you avoided that quick.
No fear in his eyes, every turn is tight when the
Yeah, it was close. I kind of wiggled my hip out of the way, make it happen. Yeah.
He's reaching for fame. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. Green flag in the air, and they shout out his name. Dive in the turn deep, smoke in the wake. He takes the inside, then he makes his break. Pit crew on edge as he's breaking from the pack, but he holds that lane and he never looks back. One lap, one shot, no fear in his eyes. Every turn is tight when the tide's bite. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. On TVR-Esports, he's reaching for fame. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. Green flag in the air, and they shout out his name. Last lap, white flag. The bandit won't stop. He threads that needle and comes out on top. Bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. On TVR-Esports, remember the name. Whoa, the bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley. Check it, the flag in the air. They shout out his name.
The Bandit Ty Stanley getting a shout out from Ty's woman out there in the live chat. Going to race with us tonight. Got some decent drivers out there. Dan, Pappy, Jordan's joining us tonight. Okie Budman out there pulling into pits. Going to turn make some left turns out here. We got a good race tonight. It's a good track. They're going to be like a super speedway for the street stock racers out here tonight, as they will be wide open 100% of the time. Let me check the clock. Looks like we may be, yes we are. Looks like we are going into qualifying laps as we speak. So as they pull out onto the field, we're going to see a couple of them get to qualifying out here and see who gets to start up front. Thank you so much, live chat, for joining us. We got a crowd starting to show up out there. And music to his ears, says Ty Stanley. Yep, hopefully music to your ears, and we'll bring you home a win tonight. Hopefully you get a first place finish out here in Street Stocks tonight on Wednesday night. Later on tonight, about 8 o'clock Central Time, the practice starts at 8 o'clock. The race actually starts about 8:30 Central Time. But Indianapolis 100 for the NASCAR trucks tonight. It's going to be a good race. It's a big track. The corners are tricky. You build up a lot of speed going into them, and these guys are going to have to really handle those NASCAR trucks tonight. But out here tonight with the Street Stocks, we're at Auto Club. which means these guys are going basically super speedway racing in street stocks. They're going to have it wide open and pinned to the floor. Got 110% horsepower going on out here for the drivers. They've got limited tires, limited fuel. Matter of fact, I need to do some real quick track announcements. I will be right back with you, chat. Give me just a few minutes. We should be finishing up. We got another minute and 30 seconds or so before we go racing out here live with the Thunder Valley Racing League. So much, I appreciate so much everybody joining us. I'm looking over at the live chat and actually have it up running on my. I can't believe that I'm actually able to run the live stream, run all of my broadcasting software, my music software, and YouTube live chat all at the same time. I'm so impressed with this internet connection. So that being said, I did turn off the Twitch feed because I wasn't sure if I was getting a good connection, but now I think it was my phone and not Twitch, so I'm going to turn the Twitch output back on and see if it, because earlier when I did it, it seemed to run just smooth, no issues at all. It doesn't seem to be changing my feed at all. No drop frame rate, 100%, so we're good to go, I think. So I do have the Twitch output back on. If you're a Twitch watcher and you're out there watching on Twitch or you want to watch on Twitch, it is on. I just can't see the live chat over there. I'll go check it later in case anybody leaves any comments or anything like that. But I am watching the live chat on the YouTube channel, so Grandpa's right here with you with the play-by-play color commentation with the Thunder Valley Racing League tonight on Wednesday night Street Stock Series, the Auto Club Speedway, Race 13, brought to you by the Brookwood Homes. Brookwood Homes out of Louisiana. They are one of our biggest and very first sponsors here. I will say that we picked up a few more sponsors along the way who have come alongside Brookwood Homes and began to match some of their donations. So that's incredibly awesome. We want to thank HHR Racing League for all their donations. We want to thank Bushwhacker League for all their donations. We want to thank the Cup Series that's coming up here real soon on Saturdays, as they have helped us out a little bit, and all of the drivers and fans who donate to the Cash App at $TVR-Esports. You can see it down there in the bottom left of your corner screen there. If you ever want to help us out, and we sure do appreciate it. Chase Rockford and Paul Majivka joined us in live chat, giving us the Let's Go Racing sign. All right, it's time to go. Here we go. We're lining up. We're getting out on the track now. Let's do a quick lineup of our starting cars out here. Ty Stanley is in the 02. The Bandit going to start out front. He got a shout out in the live chat, and he made good use of it and put the fastest pole up. And he's going to start up in turn number one, going in turn number one first. Tim Pruitt in the number 7, going to be on his outside. Tyler Sands out there in the 36. Number 59 is Michael Wedscheider, the Shadow. Dan Chapman, number 56. 72 is Ace Throckmorton. Michael White, number 53. Number 5 is going to be Cale Eckert, Motor Breath. That's Chase Rockford out there in the number 71. Paul Majivka, the big deal out there in number 48. Representing his sponsor out there, Tech Farm. Moe's House, I think, is on the hood of that car. Papa Tater out there, 001, Brookwood Homes driver. That would be Dole Boyd. We know him as Papa Tater. We got him up there on the board now as Papa Tater, so that looks much better. John Hudson out there, the number 3. Number 21 going to be Shane the Doorman Harbin driving that car. 128, Don Pappy Jordan is out there. Mike the Goat, of course, he's up there in the booth watching over the cars out there, make sure everybody does it right and turns left and not right. Brendan Ribble Hamilton's joining us tonight. Good to see the Cars Trucking car out there, number 88. Joining us out there, and of course, Chad Okie Budman Thompson, that famous Greens number 70 car back there representing TVR-Esports and the Okie Budman. So, Grandpa and then Grandpa, of course, that last name you see. That's me. I'm up in the booth. Going to give you the play-by-play action. We're getting ready to get rolling out here with the Thunder Valley Racing League and TVR-Esports. Thank you so much for joining us live chat. You guys are freaking awesome. Keep watching, and we'll try to get an interview with the top 3 drivers come the end of this race. And we'll see who it is. Maybe it'll be one of our featured drivers, and we'll get to play them out with one of their songs. Michael Winshiner, maybe, or Ace Throckmorton, maybe, or Motor Breath, maybe, or Papa Tater. Got a lot of them out there, and I'm writing new songs just pretty much every week, so I'm going to try to get a couple more in tonight. Let's see who wins this one. If the winner of this race doesn't have a theme song, we'll crank one out for tomorrow. Here we are. We're rolling. Ty Stanley up front. As you can hear,
I forgot my steering wheel is all the way to the left.
As you can hear, the mic chats are on and live.
I don't have it set.
Apparently, the Cars Trucking cars, Brendan Ribble Hamilton took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Had his steering wheel cranked the wrong way when he started up the car.
When your line is like straight, but sometimes my steering is like it will not register.
Trying to explain to the Okie Budman
what
went wrong.
Like when you're and then
my guess is Okie Budman is sitting in the car going, "Yeah, just get it pointed straight next time."
Hard left. Yeah, pretty much.
Brendan takes a hard left. Hopefully he avoided any kind of crashing, or I don't think he ran into anybody. Just kind of spooked the Okie Budman back there. We're getting ready to go racing. Ty Stanley up front, the Bandit. Going to have the gas pedal first when the green flag flies. Get on the edge of your seat, Ty's woman. We're going racing, and Ty's got the lead in the 0-2. Here we go. Grandpa's on the mic. Let's go racing.
Shit, I just blew my motor.
Oh, no. Brendan Ribble Hamilton blew his motor.
What?
Downshifted. We call it the money shift. Brendan Ribble Hamilton, money shifted. Going to have to call the pits and get in the pit stops and get started again. Long race. It's a long race. He can get it fixed, get back out there. 25 laps to go, 50 miles here at Atlanta. Into turn 1 they go, nose to tail. Brendan will have to get out there and turn a couple laps just for turn laps, maybe, unless we get a caution. That'll catch him right up, and he'll be right back in it again. So got to get out there and turn as many laps as I could get if I was him. And the truck race coming up, truck race next, so he'll be able to jump in the NASCAR trucks and try to redeem himself out there. But blew it up, going down into turn number 1. They're in the pit stop. Brendan Ribble Hamilton, Tim Pruitt, the Bandit out front, down the bottom of the racetrack. Ty Stanley, Tim Pruitt on his outside, the number 7. Got Michael Winshiner giving him a push out there, trying to get by him. Ty doing a good job down the inside, holding the first position. Got the 36 right on his back, Tyler Sands. That's a good combination of cars, Tyler Sands and Ty Stanley. They run well together. Tim Pruitt gets a little sideways. Michael on his bumper. Got the 56 all the way down in the grass. They are not going to save that race car. Nope, the yellow's out. That is not going to get saved. Let's back it up and see what caused all that. There was something going on the outside with Michael Wedscheider and Tim Pruitt out there. Let's watch this right here. Let's get with Michael Wedscheider's car if we can. There's Michael Wedscheider's car in super slow motion coming around the corner. You can see them just really, really tight, close together, no space between them. And right here, he must have gave right there. Yeah,
he got
into his outside corner just a little bit, and it got him sideways. He come down and bumped into the 56. 56 actually did a pretty good job getting it down on the inside and controlling it.
No way that's pure luck.
Pace car's on the back stretch.
Right there, he just lost it. 7 lost it. Came down into Michael White, the 53, and down across the nose of, Chase Rockford got involved there. It's going to drag him
Pace
down to
car,
the
back.
inside. So 4 or 5 cars wrecked in that one. Looked like 56 lost a tire there. Oh, no, he come back up, clipped the back of the 21. 21, Shane the doorman got away with maybe a scrape there. Chad Oakey Budman comes out of that unscathed, it looks like. But that is what happened. So it looks like the number 7 and the number 59 might be called on the 59. We'll see what the race control says. But 59 looks like he got in the back of the number 7. Got him around a circle, so Michael Wedscheider probably going to be at fault.
How bad is my
for this
right
one.
there?
There he is right there, Michael Wedscheider in the 59. We'll see who gets the blame for this one, but it looked like he might have gotten in the back of Tim Pruitt. Tim Pruitt may be headed for the pits. We'll be right back with racing action right after this couple pace laps.
Number 7 claimed out.
Mike, is there any way to get a black flag cleared? It says I passed in the yellow. I think it did because I got that flag before. Thank you.
Pulled into the pits with a coffee stain lap. Dash lights lit up, the steering feels wrong. You cut my nose off like you on the track. Now I'm checking the damage before I move on. I heard the tires hit, then the whole thing shook. And you never checked your mirror, not even a look. Why, oh why, did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed in alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. We're all headed to the pits. You know you were wrong. Leaning on the button, letting you know how he feels. Brandon Ribble Hamilton on TVR live reels. He gets a touch and reaches for that switch. Look out, he gonna call you a bitch. iRacing says he can no longer use the chat. That's what happens when you're mad and talk back. Why, oh why, did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed and alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. Now we are all getting it fixed, and Grandpa is writing another song. Why would you leave me crashed and alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. Now we are all getting it fixed. Can't we all just get along?
Pace car coming off turn number 4. We're going to race it one more time here. Lap number 5, 6 coming up. Ty Stanley has the lead out front, 36 on his outside. Tyler Sands. So they won't be working together going into turn 1 unless he gets behind Ty Stanley here going into past the start finish line. 72 is going to have something to say about it. Ace Throckmorton down on the bottom of the racetrack. Right past the line, Ty slides to the outside, 100% legal. Into turn number 1, takes the advantage of the outside swing down to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to get a little extra speed down that hill. 36 trying to drag behind him in the draft. Michael Wedscheider and Ace Throckmorton right there beside each other in 3rd and 4th. The shadow on the outside, Ace Throckmorton on the inside. Cale Eckert right there behind him in that number 5. Drives the Toyota. in the trucks and truck races. One of the few Toyotas in the NASCAR Truck Series. Cale Eckert does a good job, always right there in the top 5 somewhere. Here comes the doorman trying to get a door open. 2 HHR drivers nose to tail. Michael Wedscheider and Shane the doorman Harbin. Right there, nose to tail. Chad Okie Budman got a little clean air back there, running by himself, not much help. Paul Majivka back there with the number 3 on his outside. John Hudson. Michael White in the 53 right on his tail, trying to give him a push through. They're starting to use a little draft to catch up to Okie Budman, that number 70 green car you see there on the track on the inside. Chad doing a good job holding the bottom of the racetrack. Going to cause him to file in behind him or find a way around. One of the two. The outside's not as fast, I don't think. They're going to have to stay together to catch this front pack. Cale Eckert looking on the bottom. Michael Wedscheider and Shane the doorman Harbin still on the outside, trying to see if they can get a third car help. They really need to go 3 and 3 if they're going to catch them. I don't think 2 cars working together are going to have enough speed to get quite up to the side of 72 there, Ace Throckmorton. Michael Wedscheider opts to back off and go to the back of the line here. That gives Shane Harbin, the doorman, the option to open the door. If he wants to go outside, he's going to have to get Cale to go with him. Cale looked down on the inside the whole time they were looking outside the last few laps. He never did look to the outside. He stayed right on the back of 72, Ace Throckmorton. Ty Stanley staying out front, not giving the 36 any kind of chance down on the inside line. He's going to hold that bottom line in the yellow. The only way to get around him is going to be having to take 3 cars to the outside and get a little help. The outside can be fast, but you've got to have 3 cars working together to make it work. This backpack back here trying to do something. They're now side by side. Still got enough cars to go 3 deep and carry the most speed if they get right up close to each other. Chad Okie Budman's got Brendan Ribble Hamilton and Paul Majivka down on the bottom. Here comes the number 3. Going to opt for the bottom and make it 4 cars. John Hudson leaves Michael White and the 56 of, who is the 56 out there? Let's see here. Oh my goodness, I gotta look through my, Dan Chapman is 56. Well, those 2 drivers out there on the outside are both really good drivers, but it just, you really got to have that 3rd race car in these street stocks on a track like Atlanta. Auto Club. Some damage on the front of that car. That's Motor Breath, 71. Driver's side front end of that car has got a little bit of damage. It's not terrible. Must not be holding him up too much, but he is definitely falling back a little bit. He's got Papa Tater back there with him. They're in 12th and 13th at the moment. But with just 2 cars working together, there's not going to get a lot of speed out there, and they're going side by side now. There's got to be some, Motor Breath's got to be losing a little bit of speed because of that damage on the front of his car. These guys up here are starting to work together, nose to tail, finally lined them up. If they keep it like that, they may be able to catch these front runners. Cale Eckert and Michael Wedscheider now side by side. Must have been a little push from Brendan there on Okie Budman. He's just asking him if he's okay. Must have got a wiggle out of him. Starting to lose a little bit of ground there as Cale Eckert and Michael Wedscheider are getting out of the position there. They're going to have to keep that draft just to keep up with Shane Harbin. The doorman may back off a little bit just to help his teammates get back up there to him. Oh no! Oh no! We got a problem in the back. Let's take a look and see what happened here. We'll back it up all the way right here. Going into the corner. We're going into the turn here. We're going full speed. Going into the corner right here. Chad, Brendan Ribble Hamilton, and Paul Majivka. Paul Majivka sweeps out wide. 56 comes inside. He has the corner on the inside. Paul Majivka's on the outside. Oh, Paul brings it down on him. Yeah, Paul turned down on him. He had the inside corner. And Paul just got down on him there. He may not have wanted to pass him, but he was there. Tack form car. Moe's house. Paul Majivka. I don't think he took any damage there. Did the caution come out for that? Maybe. No? I think we're still running. He got it running again, so if the caution comes out, he's going to be able to catch right back up. So, no caution for that. We'll speed right back up and get right back to the live action. Oh, yes, we did. Yes, we did. There was a caution. There was a caution. All right. So, no harm, no foul. Paul Majivka does come off the track a little bit as he comes across the nose of the car next to him and gets it pointed back in the right direction. I don't think he took any damage at all. Maybe a small scrape in the paint. Good-looking paint there for the tack form car. But Paul Majivka, so he's going to have to start from the back and work his way back to the front again, but not a hard thing to do. He can do it. Still got half the race to go. So 47, Paul Majivka goes to the back at lap number 12.
Well, you may have run out of racecraft. You may have made a mistake. That pedal on your far left side.
Rain coming in 22 minutes.
Most drivers call it the brake. Now I know you may be new to the craft and not so adept at turning left. So why go free wide into turn one? Then run out of skills.
I was listening to
Now we're
this
all
music, sorry.
done. Now the caution is out and the yellow is flying. The leader is pissed and the offender is lying. Here comes the goat, oh, with an end of line. The penalties are coming. There might be a fight.
Not gonna lie, the street stock on this track is so slow.
Huge respect and be nice. I'll see you at the finish line. Get a win in life.
All right, get a win in life. Ty Stanley out front with Tyler Sands on his outside one more time. Familiar faces right there in the top four. Ace Throckmorton, Shane the Doorman Harbin on the outside in the second row. Third row on the bottom, Cale Eckert on that outside. Michael Wedscheider, the Shadow. We're about ready to go racing again here. Lap number 14. Got 11 to go. Paul Majivka from 12th place to the front. He's got a big chore ahead of him. Can he do it? He's only down 2 positions from the start. So he really is not in a bad shape. He's about where he was when he started the race. Just got to concentrate and stay focused, and he can be right back in this again. These street stocks on this big track out here, it's anybody's game. It's wherever you find that draft. These things can go 3 wide here. You just got to find that third car. 3 cars together, work together. There's your speed. Here we go. Coming up on the HHR restart zone. Thank you, live chat, for sticking with us up till this point. Everybody's still around. We got 10 laps to go. Coming across the line. We're almost there. Move your drink over. Don't want to spill it.
Green, green, green.
Way and racing, headed for turn number 1. Across the line they go. Everybody kept it nice and straight, doing a good job getting across the line before they switch lanes. Michael Wedshire down on the bottom, going to switch to the bottom and see if he can't give Ace Throckmorton a little bit of extra speed. Ace, woo, Ace is a little crooked going through the corner. Man, he might have either lost a little air, he was just driving it hard through there, but that back end is really stepping out. Dancing like it was a ballerina back there, number 72, back in. Just looking crazy back there. Coming down the straightaway they go. 4 against 3. 3 on the outside. 4 on the inside. 5 on the inside. Those 3 cars on the outside can carry enough speed to start catching if they keep them lined up. Oh, they got out of line right there. Shane the Doorman Harbin got a little bit stepped out down the inside. Will he file back in? Ooh, they're looking 3 wide. Shane steps back in. Dan has to step out. Shane finds a spot down on the inside. Tim lets him in behind Cale Eckert. 2 cars now on the outside. That is not going to work. They're going to fall back. They will not be able to carry enough speed out there, I don't believe, unless they are just literally running nose to tail, pushing each other down the straightaway. The Pontiac, the Pontiac Camaro, whatever you want to call it, the one that Dan Chapman's driving there, it's got the pointed front end on it. Those things don't push well when they get up behind another car. They just, the way the front end is pointed on them just doesn't do well in a push. Some of the other cars aren't too bad, but those 2 right there, the 21 and the 7, to push with those cars is just a struggle. Number 59 there, Michael Wedscheider, he's got one of the newer cars that has more of the squared front ends along with the car right in front of him, Ace Throckmorton. It's Ty Stanley out front leading the way, also in one of those square front end cars. Number 5 would be the first pointed front end that is running, Cale Eckert, the number 5. I call it a Pontiac. I guess it's supposed to be a Camaro. That's a Panther is what they call it. It's a Panther. And those guys up front are driving casinos. Got a little scramble for a position back here as 36 and 56 go wide. Might have some help from the 72. Here comes that draft help. They got 3 out there with a little bit of a run, and when they give Throckmorton a little bump when they get there, that's the idea. If they can hang on to it, it'll give him a little speed. There was the bump. Shot him out of the corner. Around the corner goes Throckmorton. These guys need to stay together, and they'll start to pick up speed coming down this backstretch. Down on the bottom of the racetrack, we got Ty Stanley still leading the way. He's got the shadow on his heels now with Cale Eckert in 3rd. That is your podium. Live chat, give me some feedback on the video. On the is it working good? Any glitches? What do you think? Hopefully the sound's good. You can hear everything okay. The feed looks great on my end. From what I'm seeing, everything looks fantastic. Front 3 starting to break away a little bit. Ace Throckmorton kind of defending that 4th position. Always going to let the 21 down on the inside. Here comes the doorman. You can't leave the door open for that 21. That's why they call him the doorman. He'll walk right through it and slam it behind him. Shane Harbin, the 21, coming down the backstretch, picking up 4th place underneath Ace Throckmorton, the 72. Got Tim Pruitt, the number 7, on that Looney Tunes car, right on his heels.
Where you at now?
Looney Tunes was the cool cartoons back before everything went weird. In case y'all don't know what Looney Tunes is. And we're not talking about the new stuff. I'm talking about Bugs Bunny, Roadrunner back then. Down on the bottom, Ty Stanley, Michael Wedscheider, Cale Eckert, 1, 2, and 3. And after that, it's side by side. The doorman, the 72, Ace Throckmorton, the 7 of Tim Pruitt, the 36 is out there. Tyler Sands, Dan Chapman in the mix. Going back to this second group. Let's take a look at this second group for a minute. Papa Tater has worked his way up to the front of this second group and into the top 10 as he is outside of Brendan Hamilton, the 88 Cars Trucking car. Chad Okie Budman Thompson's taking up a position right behind the 88 now. They have swapped places. Number 3 right there, John Hudson has not given up too much. Paul Majivka, there he is right there. He's right there. I don't think he's lost the draft yet. Might be able to catch the back of Papa Tater right here if he can keep it right on his tail end. If he can get a little help from one of these 2 back here, that would be all right. 71 Motor Breath back there, and Michael White in the 53. If either one of those cars could line up behind him and give us a little boost, he might actually catch up to that draft. Look at this traffic up front, ladies and gentlemen. What a race with 4 laps to go. Auto Club Speedway, Thunder Valley Racing, right here at the TVR-Esports channel. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Looking good, sounding good. It's pretty. All right. Oh, well, it's not near as pretty as you. Thank you for feedback, though. I appreciate that. Love to see the live chat feedback. Let me know the feed looks good, the race looks good. Everybody can see and hear everything. Oh, my God, 3 wide. 3 wide, down to the bottom. Tim Pruitt's going to get into the door, man. Shane Harbor and Tim Pruitt get together. Comes back up on the track, and I'm telling you right now, Brendan Ribble Hamilton saw that coming and thought he was coming right up the track. Good job trying to avoid those, got up the track, and everybody seemed to come out okay. Tim's running slow. Brendan's going to get on his bumper and give him a little help and keep him up to speed so I don't get too far behind. So commendable for Brendan there for saving Tim Pruitt, because Tim was falling by. He was going to be right behind that crowd right there in a hurry. Drops down in front of Okie Budman. Down around the corner, 3-4 deep now, as they begin to try to pick up a little speed out there. It's just 3 to go. They don't have much time to catch this lead pack as they cross the line with 2 more to go. We are at lap 23 of 25. Ty Stanley out front in the 0-2. The Bandit trying to run away with it. Ty out there in front with the shadow right on his heels. He's got a couple of really good drivers behind him, and all 3 of those drivers behind him are could be contenders for the lead. He's going to have everything he can do. His hands full with this race, trying to get this finish done. Ty the Bandit Stanley trying to get his music played tonight. All 3 of those front runners have a theme song. Who's going to get played out tonight? Ty Stanley, Michael Wenscheider, or Ace Throckmorton. Lap 24, next time by will be the white flag. 2 to go. What a good race this has been for everybody out there in the live chat watching. Outstanding race by all the drivers out there. A couple mistakes here and there by a few drivers that cost them a few positions, made them go to the back of the field and all that, but for the most part, it's been like that group you're seeing on the screen right now. Just nose to tail, a lot of really great competition. Nerves of steel out there with the Thunder Valley drivers tonight. There's going to be some sweaty hands going into the truck race tonight. Be sure to stay tuned for that. And take you a quick break, eat you a snack, microwave you some popcorn, whatever you got to do. Change your depends. It's always good to change your depends. And join us right back at 8 o'clock or 8:30 for the start of the race. NASCAR trucks. We'll start practice a little bit early and play some music for you and all that good stuff. Right here he comes. Ty Stanley going to try to win it. Final lap of the race. Around the corner they come with Michael Wenscheider and Ace Throckmorton on his heels. Down the back stretch they go for the final time. A lot of movement in the back. We'll get right back to the leaders. They were fighting for position in the back, just sliding all over. 3 cars have broken away. Your podium has broken away, coming around 3 and 4. Coming to the finish line, Ty Stanley, Michael Wenscheider, and Ace Throckmorton. Little touch by Michael down on the inside. Going to take a look. Doesn't quite get there. Woo, look at that second pack. Oh, my goodness. A little bit of wreck there at the end going on. But for the most part, what a finish that was.
Hey, Ty
Stanley
going to take home the win. A little bit before you just lift like that when we come across and finish like that, brother. Cause a wreck.
Wrecks all over the track after the race. These drivers know that racing clean does count. And they will be DMing me if they got wrecked after the finish of the race, because it gives them a point for racing clean. But tonight, Ty Stanley, Ty's woman, Ty Stanley, give him a shout out in the live chat. Ty's takes home the win out here at Auto Club Speedway. What a job by Ty Stanley staying out front and holding them off for the entire race. We'll get him up into the chat box here in just a minute and see if we can't get a couple live interviews with our winners tonight. Ty Stanley, I think, has already showed up in the broadcast booth. We'll get Michael Wenscheider up here and Ace Throckmorton. Be right back with you in just a couple of minutes. Woo-hoo! Way to go, Ty Stanley.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, fans, we're back up here in the broadcast booth, and we do have all 3 of our top drivers out there on the track, up there in the booth, and out there at the start-finish line. We'll start out with Ace Throckmorton, number 72, took home 3rd place. Ace, give us a rundown of how your race went for you tonight.
Well, got up to 2nd, pushing Ty, then fell back to like 5th or something. rolled the top, get up to third, try to help Tyler out. Just trying to get up here too, help me push him, or help push me or something, but it didn't work out. Finished third, got on the inside, and just finished third. But
Hey, it was still an exciting race. Every lap, it was great.
yeah, it was hard racing. So,
Anybody you want to shout out to personally before you go tonight?
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Smitty Speed Shop, Dolly Plumbing. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Always got to give a shout out to sponsors. That's a good idea. Ace Throckmorton tonight. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Takes home third place, number 72. All right, number 59 takes home second. Michael, the Shadow Wedgeshider, right on the heels of Ty Stanley, lap after lap, takes home second place. Michael, give us a rundown of your race.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race. You know, kind of was, bottom line was where the fast lane was at. And, you know, if you could get enough cars on the high side, it would have worked. But, you know, I never seemed to get much help on the outside. So I just had to take advantage of what I could on the bottom. I thought I was going to be able to get Ty there on the closing lap, figured like he could push up a little bit, but I did the exact same stuff that he was doing, so there wasn't much I could do, and I knew if I went to the outside, I was going to be high and dry, so I just went ahead and pushed him to the win.
Yeah, well, on a track like this, on a run like this, unless you got like three cars running together, pretty much you're going to be slowing down, and that's kind of how it worked out. A couple times out there, we saw three cars getting together on the outside and actually start to keep up a little bit, and then one thing and another, somebody changed lanes. But it was exciting to watch. There was a lot of lane changing going on. There was a pack in the back that was racing for position, so it was actually really exciting to race. So congratulations on a second place 59 finish.
Thank you, bud. I'd like to thank HHR, TVR-Esports, TBR, and Bushwhackers for allowing me to be in their series and all this and run all these races and have fun with you guys.
You bet, 100%. Congratulations, Michael, on that second place finish tonight. All right, fans, we're moving on to our winner tonight. That's going to be Ty Stanley, the Bandit, out there in the O2. Had his fans out there in the live chat just chatting it up, cheering him on, and giving him all kinds of goes and accolades and stuff like that. So, must have drove him to the win. Ty, is that what got you to the win tonight, them fans?
Well, I give some to the fan, but other side of it is I give it to the group of guys that we have here that race clean and just the amazing show that these guys can put on, because between Sands, Ace, and the Shadow, I had to be up on the wheel for 25 laps, and it got hairy there near the end.
What'd you say?
Right. I think Mike's letting him know we're still doing the interviews. Yeah, you did a good job tonight. It was fantastic to watch. You got out there and you led. You did not let him have that inside. We watched a couple cars that were trying to keep their position, and one mistake going to that corner, getting out a little bit wide, leaving that inside open, and you'd lose that position, lose usually 3 or 4 right along with it. So outstanding job by taking home the win tonight. So we're gonna play your song out tonight. Who you want to shout out tonight before you go? I will say real quick before you give a shout out that your greatest fan of all time, Ty's woman out there, said that's why they call him the Bandit.
Yeah, I've been watching the chat all race. Thank God for 4 screens, right? I get to sit up here and I get to watch and listen to you put on a good show while I'm in the show. So that's been awesome. But got to give a shout out to her. She's at work tonight, and I appreciate you for putting this deal on so she can watch while she's at work. And I got to thank TVR-Esports and HHR. I'm very proud as the owner of Bushwhackers that we are all kind of partnered up and worked so closely together. It means the world to me that y'all have made this place feel like home, and I love the fact that I can show up here and I know that I'm gonna get race clean and be able to put on a show no matter where I finish. I always leave out of these rooms with a smile on my face, and it doesn't get much better than that.
Well, we're glad to have you and all the Bushwhacker drivers and the Bushwhacker team out here running with us on TVR. So we appreciate you being out here, turning left with us. Congratulations, Ty.
Thank you, brother.
Ty Stanley taking home the win tonight in the O2 out here at Auto Club Speedway. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to play you out tonight with Ty's theme song. I'm Grandpa Thompson. Remember, fans, get your win in life, and I will see you at the finish line.
crowd leans in to see the bandit Ty Stanley as he dives into turn 3. Going through the gears off the line, one shot at glory. He begins the long race grind, racing hero is the TVR story. One lap, one shot, no fear in his eyes, every turn is tight when the tires bite. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley, on TVR-Esports, he's reaching for fame. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley, green flag in the air, and they shout out his name. Diving the turn deep, smoke in the wake, he takes the inside, then he makes his break. Pit crew on edge as he's breaking from the pack, but he holds that lane and he never looks back. One lap, one shot, no fear in his eyes, every turn is tight when the tires bite. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley, on TVR-Esports, he's reaching for fame. The bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley, green flag in the air, and they shout out his name. Last lap, white flag, the bandit won't stop. He threads that needle and comes out on top. Bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley, on TVR-Esports, remember the name. Whoa, the bandit Stanley, the bandit Stanley, check it, the flag in the air, and they shout out his name.